All right, so I did mountain biking this morning and I'm on the golf course. Took a shower, hopped right back out here. Had a banana and some juice. Okay, on this hole, you got to bend them like Beckham. You actually get this player, if you're in a tournament, I would say this player iron out there to the 150, 140 marker and then going to the green. But I'm at a 3-wood. I'm going to start out these trees out there and I'm going to just bend it around. That should be perfect right there. The next shot leaves you maybe 120, 130 into the green. Keep grinding, folks. Hey, if you're not prepared for retirement before you retire, you're setting yourself up for disaster. Peace. Okay, so I actually hit a nice shot. Like I just drew the ball here. There's a water and OB over there. And I shot the range and I have 124 to the green. Like I said, I'm a little bit tired because I rode 20 plus miles on the trail today. And I thought about taking a smooth 9-iron. But I'm gonna take a pitching wedge. Ball is above my feet. Which usually causes a pull. Not bad. Not bad. Right on the front right of the green. Not bad at all. Alrighty, folks, let's walk up here. Not bad shot. So what I did with that shot, like I said, I was gonna take a 9-iron because the wind was a crosswind. But sometimes when I lay off a club, I wind up hitting it farther than I want to hit it. So I went on and took the pitching wedge. It's an easy shot for me. A little bit of helping wind right to left. And so the ball hit right here on the front, right there. And then got a nice little roll out here to here. We'll take that. Normally this hole gives me some problems because I try to overpower it. And so I've tried to play a little bit different lately. So I'm trying to shape the shot in here because I can actually shape shots all the time. And sometimes I forget that I'm a really good shaper of the ball. And let's see if we can get out of here with a nice par. That ball right there, somebody would say, hey, that's a birdie, Doc. Birdie chance. Well, if it goes in, that's a nice birdie chance. But legit birdies are within 12 feet and shorter. Once you get outside 12 feet, you know what I'm saying, it's a hit or miss. You start losing your percentages. So my goal is just to get this ball into a hole, right? So my goal is to make it around here. I'm gonna try to make it, but I'm worried about the next putt just as much as I'm worried about this putt. All right, I see the ball kind of sloping down to the right. I don't think it's gonna do nothing. I'm gonna play a right edge. Speed is the most important thing on this one. So it did break like I thought it was. See what I'm talking about? Bent grass. Bent grass versus Bermuda grass, right? Got a little divot you gotta roll over. Let's make this par. There you go, folks. Again, mountain bike this morning. Got some golf in this evening, this afternoon. It's not even 12:30 yet. It's 12:14. And I'm gonna go get me some lunch. I'm wiped out already. Peace. So what do you do on those days when you have low energy? Like today I rode the mountain trail. I did 20 plus miles on a technical trail and I have what we call low energy. I know myself, right? So there's two ways you can do this. You can arm up 1 to 2 extra clubs and play what I call P3 to P9s, and you can get through your round of golf. Or you can do where you can amp it up. Remember the video series I did when I talked about tap into another gear? This is a time when you tap into another gear. But what's critical is what you do in between shots. So I'm gonna tap into another gear, and then in between shots, I'm gonna refuel. I'm gonna eat some banana chips, I'm gonna eat drink some Gatorade, drink some water, And in that way you start raising your energy up in low increments instead of having a big rush and bottom them out, right? So what's important about this is amp it up another gear, but in between shots is more important. This is when we refuel ourselves, okay? So here we go. Par 5. I'm gonna amp it up. Right down the right-hand side. That's a good ball right there, right next to the bunker. Okay. And then what I'll do in between holes is I'll refuel. I'll get some, like I said, some trail mix inside of me. I'll get some water inside of me and whatnot. Those things like that. So what's important is amp it up, but take care of yourself in between holes. You don't want to get a sugar rush where you get this massive power of energy and then you wind up bottoming out again, right? So it's one of those things that may take you 2 to 3 holes to get back on track. But that's okay. You know what? Because if you give yourself those small bursts of energy, it's going to fuel you, and your glycogen and your nitrogen levels are going to go up. And that's what we want to get. We want to get our glycogen levels up, and we want to get some oxygen inside of our blood so we can start thinking correctly. All right, this is a nice little hole right here. Take the rangefinder over there and we'll shoot the range. This is a hard par 4 right here. All right, I'm gonna take the 9 wood and I may take the 5 wood because whatever it is gonna be a 2 club difference. And I'd rather be on the green or around the green. So it's saying a 140 out, right? 160 out. Uphill, 2 club difference. 160, 170, 180. I don't feel like walking back. So I'm gonna use the 9 wood. I brought the 9 wood. I'm gonna use the 9 wood. Here we go. With the slope, it's saying it's 180. Okay. I got a tendency to overdraw my ball when I'm a little bit tired, so I'm going to aim for that. All right, let's go up here and look at it. I'm gonna tell you, I didn't even see that ball. It felt really good. It jumped off the club face, but what I did, I kept my eyes toward the target, and I eventually saw the ball drop up there, you know. Yes. So this is a way you can play golf when you are a little bit out of sorts. Your energy level is lower than normal. Right? You could have did the wrong thing and stayed out last night. You know what I'm saying? We've all done that in our careers, right? You know, or you could just have a lot on your mind and you're mentally tired. So this is what you want to do. So now I'm gonna grab my Gatorade and refuel. And actually, that's Gatorade with high dollar electrolytes in there. So it's the same electrolytes I use when I go on bike ride. You drop the tablet in there and it amps you up. All right, so let's go up here and see what we got. You know what I'm saying? I just saw the ball drop. And I'm actually gonna take a putter and a wedge just in case that ball didn't get on the green. It took a green bounce. It looked like it to me. All right, let's go over here and look and see what we got. Oh, not bad. Pin high. I can putt that ball. And this was probably the toughest par 4 on the course. And I'm going to show you. Oh, that's a perfect ball. It's on the green, pin high. 9 wood came in handy. I just put in the bag. So that's the slope you deal with, folks. That's massive. This is a 2-club adjustment on this hole. A 2-club adjustment. And I actually played it for like 190. It said 180, but that wind is up. So I actually played it for 190. Here we go. All right. See if we can get down. I think the ball's gonna go right to left, right at the cup. It's like a little constant turn. So distance control, speed is more important. And I tell everybody there's only 2 things with putting: speed and read. Quit complicating your putting. After you make your putt or miss your putt, ask yourself, was it your speed or your read that was off? And if you just keep those 2 simple focuses, you will become a better putter. So my read was perfect on that. My speed was off. And normally these greens are super fast, but we've had so much rain we can't cut them. I think they will cut them this afternoon. All right, this is more on the meat, on the bone than I like to have. Made it, yes. Tough par right there, but it's a good par, folks, again. So what I did, I amped it up, and then I took the correct club, a little bit extra club on the approach shot, and in between shots, I was refueling myself. So don't let yourself get so depleted where you can't bounce back. Keep grinding. Peace. Okay, so this is a real legit par 5, but there is a shortcut for the long hitters to hit the ball long and high. They can go up over them trees, those pine trees on the right, and they may be left with 140, 150 to the green. But I only say this is for the guys that hit the ball sky, tree top high, and long. So I'm going right down the fairway with a little cut shot. You know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to do that. Just like that, right down the middle, with a little cut shot, if you're turning, boom. And I should get the kick. Everything kicks hard back towards you. It funnels everything. But for the long hitters, those trees right there, if they go over those trees, I mean, you are literally left with a mid iron into the green on a very difficult par 5. And this could be the difference with you having a legit eagle chance, you know, where everybody else is not going to have that chance. So guess what that does? That actually gives you an advantage over the field on this hole. So if you have that shot, make sure you're taking advantage of these opportunities when you get them. And if you don't have that shot, don't try to be enticed into it, because then weigh the percentages out. If you laid out 10 balls, how many of those balls are you going to legitimately get up over these trees? And that's it right there. Those trees are mature trees. But look what it does when you get over them. It funnels down and kicks hard. I mean hard. Downhill, and you left with, like I said, 150, 160 to the green. I don't have that shot. So I played mine right down the center. And I'll play it as a 3-shot par 5. You know what I'm saying? You know? That's what I'm going to do. So I got a little downhill lie. So I'm not going to use the 3-wood. I'm going to use a 5-wood, which is going to get the ball. Oh, wrong club. The 5-wood will actually get the ball up. Oh, Adams 5-wood. I love this right here. This club has been so good to me. So what I did, I came right down the middle with a little cut shot, and I'm sitting right here at 250 out. All right, like I said, we got a lot of rain. Normally that ball would fly up to that little mound right there, and you may get a little lift off, and you can probably go for this hole in 2. But with all the rain we've had, this is the heaviest rain period I've had since I've been living in Georgia, right? Okay, so here we go. Take your medicine. Leave myself. The key is don't be in the bunker. Just your fundamentals. Little side hill snaggy lie. Oh my goodness. Wow, I got a break on that one, folks. That thing, I even said a little side hill snaggy lie, and I hit it so well. And I was just hoping I get a nice little bounce out of there, and I did get a nice friendly player's bounce. All right, here we go. Put this in the bag, and let's go to our next shot, folks, which should be maybe 80 yards. And that's what I want to be left with, anywhere from 100 yards and in. All right. Isn't it amazing how the more we improve our fundamentals, the more easier what people used to call awkward lies are? Those awkward lies are not awkward anymore, because now it's just about, you know, aiming the shoulders and aiming the club face and hitting a decent shot. Pins on the front. Take the rangefinder over there, and we're gonna take a 56 and a 56 and a 50. A 54 and a 58. Great, get some rain coming in. You see it. There go my ball right there. Nasty lie. I should have brought the 52 over here. Yikes. It's roots in here, folks. That's gonna be a tricky shot, but it is what it is. All right, so I'm gonna set the camera up. Got dirt lie, folks, with roots all over here. A dirt lie with roots. And let me shoot the distance. There's a root right in front of it. 68 yards. All right, so we're gonna take a full swing with the 58. Kind of bounce we have on this one. Perfect, 8 degrees of bounce. Here's a root right here, but I think we're gonna be okay. So I'm gonna slightly close the face and then grip it. My piston pivot anchor my weight. Get down, hit once, check. Came out hot as a pipe. Came out nice, but it came out hot. That's the name of the game, right? All right, course is in beautiful shape, isn't it? So even though we've had rain every day for 9 days, you know what? August is gonna be a beautiful month for golf. You know, that's the thing about it. You gotta weigh out your options, you know. And we've had rain, like I said, every day for 9 days. I'm talking about heavy torrential downpours once it starts. There's no golfing once it starts. I'm talking about pure flooding. Pure flooding. That ball came out hot, but it had a lot of action on it. I don't think it gone too far. Yeah, right on the edge. There we go. And downhill. All right, so what are we gonna do with this one, folks? We're making this part 5 difficult. It is what it is, though, right? Got a fluff lie. We're actually gonna go back here and get a 9-iron and chip this with a 9-iron. Okay, so you may ask, Doc, why you using a 9-iron on this shot? It's because I have a lot of stuff I need to get over really fast, and I need to get the ball rolling. If I toss it there, I'm not going to be able to stop it. It's when you really trust your fundamentals, folks. Toe down, heel up. Come on, roll out, roll out, roll out, roll out, roll out. All right, I'll take that. I'll take that. Now, a wedge, I'm telling you honestly, a wedge was going to check up way too fast. I would have had to do a spectacular shot. Now, normally, that ball would run all the way down to about pin high, but it's sit right there. It gives me a legit chance to make the putt, right? And that's all we're trying to do is get out of here and make the putt. Especially after hitting that 5 wood and getting I call it the Jordan Spieth break, So here we go. What is it doing? Tell you what, normally this putt would scare me to death. But since we've had all the rain, I'm not even afraid of it. I do think that it's going to fall hard to the right. So I'm just going to let it. I tell my students, all putts are not supposed to fall in the front of the hole. Some putts will fall in the corners of the front. And I think this is one of those putts that will fall, like tumble into the hole if I putt it right. But it's all about speed on this one. There you go. It fell in, nice par, one putt. It fell in right here versus here in the front. That's the game changer. Never give up, folks. That was a tough par. I had I had a solid 5 wood, but you know what? I had that snaggy lie, and that thing jumped. It jumped, and it left me with a dirt lie. I made the right selection on the up and down shot. Instead of trying to take a lob wedge or 56, I took an old school 9-iron and got the ball on the green, rolling toward the hole where I can trust the putter, okay? This is the Mez 1 LAB Golf. I really like this putter. Wherever you aim it, that's where it's gonna go. Hey folks, that was 3 holes. Keep grinding. I gave you a bunch of tips in this little video series. I hope you utilize them for your game. Keep grinding. Remember, the journey does require work. Hey, don't forget, I have the Modern Fundamentals of Golf series out. It's a 7-video series with 3 additional videos, and it's in the private box right there. A flat fee of $29 give you access to that, and it's going to give you a bunch of other access also. Okay, peace, take care.